Good morning, everyone. It's May 3rd of 2026. I apologize for not getting a lot of these videos out. I've been extremely busy trying to balance life, I guess you could say. As many of you know, uh, still fighting the good fight with my health, and my health is fine. It's just I got to get past this last hurdle as far as some pain in my neck. For those of you who have kept me in your thoughts and prayers, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. But let's talk about the market here because we've had a wild and crazy year. It's been full of so many emotions, so many fears. And one of the things that our Discord server helps people with is to just bring them in and to kind of hold them by the hand. And if you don't have someone kind of mentoring you in those areas right now, this market has been brutal for you. And as you can see, let's just focus on this year. You can see that immediately we went up and then we corrected here all the way down to March 30th right here. And for people who have known only an uptrend, the first time they experience a correction or a pullback, whatever you want to call it, down to these levels, they lose their mind because they don't know how to play both sides of the field. And that's something that we like to teach. Um, so important to understand how to trade the market to the upside and to the downside. But more important, you have to be able to understand the big picture and realize that there's this potential to get to certain levels. And the only way to do that is to have someone who's been in the market kind of explain to you that the world isn't going to end. And that, yes, there's a lot going on in the world, but also this is good. This is healthy because all these pullbacks set up these charts in order to go higher. So for instance here, when you look at the Qs here and you see this big, beautiful green candle, just understand that when we first started the year, this was right here. Let me go right here to the high of where we were for January 28th. And you can see in correlation here to the year where that is on the year. So this is the year, the quarter, the month, and the week. So if you were bullish and you went long right here on January 28th, you had to sit through all this through here. Or if you don't know how to trade this to the downside and you kept going long and you kept buying options or you kept buying shares, you're not in a good place because the majority of the new traders that I know out there, they couldn't sit through all this. They can't. It's just not in their DNA. And so they ended up selling down here when the world felt like it was going to end, only to miss this huge recovery in the last month back up to here. And that's why it's so important to be able to identify these key areas. And if you do that on a daily, when we correct it from here, you're looking at these areas down here all along the way. We call these targets. But more importantly, we care about the reaction of the market when we hit these areas down here. And then this was the one that we were talking about in the group. This simple little gap fill down here. And boy, we filled this gap, and then look, we reversed and went all the way up. Now, if you like to trade the big picture like I do, or I like to focus on it, let me save this as default 1. There were a lot of people who've been trading with me who said, you know what, I'm not even interested in the market until we get down to here on this 10. And that's one of the reasons why I used the 10. And so a lot of people just took the time off and they waited for this market to recover or get down to this key level, and then they were interested. And that's how you use this big picture. You just got to understand what was setting up right here. And look, we had this tremendous run for 3 quarters. We pulled back and then we set up to go higher. That's it. Don't complicate it, guys. Slow it down on the big picture and you will understand this at a deeper level. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the video.